guys, I'm traveling from Hamilton to Toronto today. As you can see, the weather is not so good today. We have a mixture of rain and snow. So I hope my trip is gonna be okay. The intention today is to take a look at the Toronto Chinatown. This is the Aldershot GO train station. This is where I'm gonna leave my car and jump onto the train. This is also a busy place and parking is not easy to find. This is the ticket machine. This is where I'm gonna buy my ticket. It's self-service. You pay by credit card or by debit. So here we go. Train. And you choose the station where you are going. Now I'm walking towards the train. I have to go underground and then get the stairs or an elevator to go up again to the train. gonna look for a cab from here to take me to the Chinatown. I'll ask for the directions from the cab driver. Yeah, I see some taxis here. I'm gonna jump into the first one here. I'm a content creator, so I want to visit Chinatown. What is the main activity in Chinatown?
I have no idea, my friend.
You don't know?
Only restaurants I see.
Only what?
Restaurants, eating.
Restaurants. Okay. And what do you like about Toronto, the city?
It's a great city, sir. It's a very great city.
Uh-huh.
It's a multicultural, a lot of restaurants, theaters, entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sports, activities, clubs.
Okay. Are you a Raptors fan?
No, I don't follow sports, sir.
Okay.
Thanks God. I don't want to get into my nerve system.
No sports for you?
No. It's about 20 years back, so I don't want to get into that anymore. That's like that call, you know?
Yeah.
They don't go to the playoff and you get fed up, you get stressed. And they make money, I get stressed.
This is Chinatown, where you will find almost anything you want. From food to clothing, fruit to vegetables, and traditional Chinese medicine to souvenirs. They are all here. Areas known as Chinatown exist throughout the world, including Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Chinatown is an ethnic precinct of Chinese people located outside China, most often in an urban setting. Today I am taking a stroll here in Toronto's Chinatown, seeing for myself what this community has to offer. Established in 1878, Toronto's Chinatown is one of the city's oldest and most dynamic neighborhoods. This is a towering statue of Dr. Sun Yat-sen, the founding father of modern-day China, standing majestically, not on Chinese soil, but on Canadian soil, right at the entrance to the Chinatown Center Mall here in Toronto. According to information on Wikipedia, Dr. Sun Yat-sen was the first president and founding father of the Republic of China. In the early days, a Chinatown served as a safe haven and second home to Chinese immigrants, a place to shop for familiar food, to worship in a traditional temple, or to catch up on the news from back home. One of the oldest churches in the area is the First Baptist Church, Toronto. The pastor is Reverend Wendell Gibbs.
Yes. And we were birthed in 1826, before slavery was abolished. Imagine the struggles for freedom. Underground runaway slaves came from Virginia. Our founder, Christian Washington, birthed this church in 1826 because he wasn't allowed to be in the regular churches, I would say Caucasian churches. Mm-hmm. It was the Caucasians who helped him establish the church, but yet there was racial tension, as you can imagine. So 12 of them established First Baptist Church, 1826. You can imagine the struggles with just a few runaway looking for freedom. And guess what? They had to prove they were free and had rights from their slave masters to be in Toronto. Slave masters, they were murderers. Well, that's another story by itself, isn't it true? We're celebrating 197 years here in the city of Toronto.
Almost 200 years.
Almost 200 years.
Tell us something. What is your relationship with the community around here?
The Chinese generally keeps to themselves. But right in our parking lot, you will see that the Chinese Gospel Church, just in the corner of Dundas and Huron, they use our parking lot free.
Here, you will find bustling produce markets that spill out onto the street and numerous shops and restaurants. I caught up with two young men who were enjoying a dinner in one of the restaurants. Guys, do you mind giving me a comment on camera about Chinatown?
Okay.
What do you think about Chinatown? What do you like most?
Chinatown, I like obviously the food, the culture here. Being raised downtown, I'm coming here to Chinatown a lot to go get food. This is specifically ramen, but there's a lot of grocery stores here, and the people are really nice here. Yeah, it's a good community. That's what I'll say about Chinatown. Yeah.
Okay, I heard you say you were raised up here. Were you born here in this area?
Yeah, I was born downtown, St. Jamestown area, Sherburne and like Wellesley or Sherburne and Parliament area, or no, Parliament and Wellesley, Bloor Sherburne, Bloor and Parliament, and yeah, so raised down here. Normally comes around downtown a lot, and yeah.
Okay, how about you?
Same, bro. No, I grew up here. I moved there when I was like 6. But I've always been like downtown, or at least Chinatown at least. It's a lot of food, you know, a lot of culture, you know. Even especially when you go to Kensington Market, there's a lot of culture there.
Okay.
It used to be, you know, but it's a good place to be at. It's good vibes.
Good. Thank you, guys. The biggest wave of Chinese immigrants to Toronto was in the early 1900s, as hundreds of Chinese men settled close to Union Station after helping to build the Canadian Pacific Railway across Canada. This marketplace is one of the best and fascinating places for shopping, offering imported toys, traditional items, and rare antiques at the best price. But why is Chinatown so cheap? Some people say the closeness of wholesalers means the restaurants and retailers nearby don't have to invest in a lot of on-site storage at their locations, keeping their own costs low. So low that some shoppers falsely believe cheap Chinatown produce is of poor quality. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm a content creator. Can I talk to you about your business here? How long have you been working here in Chinatown?
Sorry,
how many years?
No English.
Sorry?
Sorry, I don't English.
Oh, no English. Okay. No, that's all right. The man does not speak English. I wonder how he communicates with his customers. Cantonese and Mandarin are the two main languages spoken here. This beautiful district boasts of two huge shopping malls, the Chinatown Center Mall and the Chinatown Dragon Mall. Lovers of culture looking to immerse themselves in Canada's rich multi-ethnic culture will find no better place than Chinatown. The stroll has now come to an end. I have to get back to Union Station to catch my train back to Hamilton. To get to Union Station, I decide to take an underground train known as the subway. I am now going underground to take the subway.
Line 1, towards Finch. Please stand clear of the doors.